Here.
Law and Justice Society.
Here.
Lutheran Student Movement. Mock Trial.
Here.
Operation Smile. Alan Nightingale.
Here.
Photography Club.
Here.
Free Health Club.
Here.
Free Vet Club.
Here.
Rotaract Club.
Here.
Sangha.
Here.
SASA.
Here.
Shots in the Dark.
Here.
Ski Snowboarding Club.
Here.
Skeptical Chemists.
Here.
Smart Women Securities.
Here.
Society of Physics Students.
Here.
STEM.
Here.
Student Alumni.
Here.
Students for Life.
Here.
Swing Club.
Here.
Upscale.
Here.
Young Americans for Liberty. ZUAP Club.
Here.
Motion to approve last week's minutes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Okay. The minutes carry. Hi everyone. I have two announcements tonight. There's a climate study working group for Gettysburg College, and that's going to be kicking off this spring. So it's open to all communities, so you'll be on it with faculty, administrators, as well as with your inclusion. And their first meeting is March 19th in this room from 1 to 3. But they said if you can't make it for that whole time, that's fine. So I'm going to attach more information as well as the contact information for RSVPing in the minutes. And I highly encourage you all to get involved in this. Could be a really great opportunity to take a leadership position and to really get to know the campus community more. So look for that in the minutes. And I'm going to also encourage first-year sophomore and junior senators, as well as anyone interested in a leadership position in the student senate, to stay after this meeting just for like probably 5 minutes. We're going to go over a little bit of our positions and what to expect from the process. So I encourage you, even if you just have a thought that it might be a cool opportunity, please stay. We'd love to hear from you. Steph?
Going off of that, the petitions will be going out in the next day or two, so look out for those. And like Catherine said, please, even if you just have a little interest in a leadership role, stay after.
Thank you.
We have 3 clubs coming this evening for budget approval.
See?
If you're not on the alias, please let me know so I can fix that. That is all.
Thank you. And Amelia?
Okay. We kind of talked about this a little bit last semester, but please stop using your phones during Senate meetings. Not only is it disrespectful to us in the exec board, but it's also disrespectful to your fellow senators who are here actually like paying attention. And also, please don't do your homework during meetings. I know we all have a lot of work, but it's just an hour. You kind of pay attention here instead of doing your homework. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Amelia. Ava?
We have 2 clubs coming for Senate recognition tonight. That's everything.
Being that there's no old business, we'll move right into our first budget request with Smart Women Securities. It's a Word doc.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Mader and I am the president of Smart Women Securities here at Gettysburg College. For those of you who don't know, Smart Women Securities is an investment organization on campus that's dedicated to educating women in finance and investment. What's great about Smart Women Securities is that we have chapters at very elite universities and colleges across the United States. It started in Harvard back in 2006 and spread into the Ivy Leagues, and now there's an application process to have a chapter at your university. And what's great about this organization is that we have various affiliations and connections. Not to mention, we're the only liberal arts college to actually have a Smart Women Securities chapter on our campus, on campuses. And so basically what we do here at Gettysburg is we hold a fall seminar series. We educate women about finance and investment by bringing various speakers in the financial professions and the like, and we also hold a virtual stock market competition in the spring. And so one of the things that's great about our organization is that we have a lot of national programming. And so we have connections to JP Morgan, Fidelity Investments, and also Warren Buffett. How many of you have heard of Warren Buffett, or any word about him, just out of curiosity? Okay, for those of you who don't know who Warren Buffett is, he was the former #1 richest guy in the world. Right now he's at #2, and he's worth about $73 billion. And so what's great about our organization is that each year we hold a trip for select students on various campuses that encompass Smart Women Securities to go to Omaha, Nebraska, meet with Warren Buffett, and various Fortune 500 CEO executives, along with learning more about Berkshire Hathaway companies, which Warren Buffett owns, which is a conglomerate, in addition to making various network connections with universities and chapters across the nation, including all the Ivy Leagues and various elite campuses of that manner. And so I'm here today to request on behalf of this trip. We had the honor of having 3 of our members selected to attend the Warren Buffett Conference, which is going to be from March 18th to the 21st. And here, as I said earlier, various headquarter visits will be encompassed in the trip to Berkshire Hathaway, Gallup Poll Organization, Ameritrade, in addition to networking opportunities with Fortune 500 executives. And so, as anyone can see, this is a great opportunity for any college student. MBAs would love to have this opportunity. In addition, people have paid anywhere from $650,000 to $2.2 million just to have lunch with Warren Buffett. And as you can see, we're only asking for $2,304. So just to break down the expenses here, the program fee is going to cost $500 per person. Flight tickets we've looked at are going to be at $393 per person, which were the lowest we could find for the trip. Transportation to DC, $50 per person. And so in total, it's going to cost $943 per person for our trip, which totals to $2,829. Members will cover $175 for the trip, and so that's going to be a total of $525 deducted from the $2,829. So in total, our request from Senate is going to be $2,304. And that is all for my request, but I can take questions as yes.
Were the applications to go on this trip open to everyone, or like on campus, or just people in Smart Women Securities?
No, just members of Smart Women Securities. So in order to be a member of Smart Women Securities, you had to go through our fall seminar series, in addition to completing our investment project. And so from there, they selected the application pool from existing members. Any other questions?
What is the BMC recommended amount given then?
Yeah. Well, we had to talk her down from the $600,000 a person, but we recommend the full amount. Going on precedent, we do allow clubs to go with members only. Obviously, anyone can be a member of this club, so.
Yeah. So that if you were a member, the membership is open to campus, so just to know if you question. Do you have any further questions for Smart Women Securities? Okay.
Motion to hold up.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Congratulations. Next up, we'll have LASA.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Erica and I'm the Senate Rep of LASA. This is Jessica, the Treasurer, Emily, the VP, and Jasmine, the President. So our main event this semester will be our LASA Dinner Night. It's an event that we have every semester, and it's an event that we're known for. The purpose of the event is to create a space where faculty and students can come together in celebration of Latin American heritage and also to enjoy delicious food. Since the event is open to everyone on campus, it gives us an opportunity to promote inclusion and diversity by exposing others to a big part of Latin American culture. We will be advertising the event through flyers on the digest. It's an open event for everyone on campus. And we will also have Spanish professors and Latin American professors promote it or advertise it to their classes. So the date for the event is Friday, April 10th at the Junction. We will be charging $5 at the cup, $5 at the cup tables and $6 at the door. And the money that we obtain from the event, half of it is going to stay for like future events, and half of the money, the other half is going to Casa de la Cultura. Casa de la Cultura, for those our total is, that we're requesting is 589 with 70 cents. And,
Don't worry about the law.
yeah, okay.
So the way our budget works out, we're gonna have the food come from the Caldero, which is a Puerto Rican run restaurant, and it breaks down to 140 for rice, pastelitos, which are
Fried pastries.
that came out to 90. Beni, which is pork shoulder, came out to $200. Maduros, which are sweet plantains, came out to 40. We are also including a gift card as an incentive to have more people come to our event. The tablecloths, napkin, utensil cups came out to $30. Advertisement for the event for the tickets and the flyers is going to come out to $19.70, and the drinks came out to 40. Is there any questions?
Do you have any questions? What?
I want to motion the full amount for 589.
With 70 cents.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Abstentions? Okay, congratulations. Alright, our last budget request is from gospel choir.
Before she begins, just to clarify, on the agenda it said $1,044.50, but that didn't include the base budget. And we've had to, they did come to us originally during the preliminary hearings, but we've had scheduling conflicts and we had to discuss a few things. So they're back now with this, with the base budget.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Travis. I'm the treasurer of Gettysburg Gospel Choir. So really quickly for our base budget, that's $100, and we will plan to use that for advertisement, for posters, as well as for decorations for our main event this semester. We will be performing at Relay for Life, and then also the IRC banquet, which isn't on there. Our main event this semester will happen in April. It's our Easter concert, and we priced off the food for snacks and beverages about $50. We'll also be getting food from the same place as Lasa, Caldero, and we'll also need transportation, which I spoke to Beth about, and that'll be about $34.50. So for music, as far as buying instrumentals, we plan to sing about 9 to 10 songs this semester, and we'll need instrumentals for Relay for Life, IRC banquet, and our Easter concert. And then for uniforms, we plan to get new uniforms where the choir, each person will be responsible for buying their all black, and then we want to purchase the blazers for them. So total, we're requesting $1,144.50, including the base budget.
Open up for questions.
Is there anything in terms of the blazers we will save them for next year?
Yeah, so we will be able to use them next year.
Great. Any other questions?
What's in the hands here?
We recommend the full amount. Uniforms, we don't give t-shirts out to clubs, but if it's a uniform, that is something that we do have done.
You just said. Okay.
Motion to allow the full amount?
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Abstentions? Okay. Congratulations. Next up, we'll go into our first Senate recognition request from Model Arab League.
Hey guys, I'm Marley. I'm getting over a cold, so excuse me if I sound like a chain smoker. I'm coming up for recognition for Model Arab League, which is a club created by the National Council of U.S. and Arab Relations. We're all about focusing on Arab history and Arab politics. And the main focus of this club is to introduce students to the art of diplomacy and public speaking. And we previously have had a presence on this campus. It has not been very big recently. We are working off of a grant right now in terms of monetary budget from the Middle Eastern and Islamic Studies Department, and that grant actually ends this term, so we're hoping to come to Senate in order to use that base budget next year, not this year. and get a stronger presence on campus actually being Senate recognized. So some events that we may have, we go to conferences in DC. This is a national club, this is not just Gettysburg. And there are two, there's one in the spring and one in the fall, so we're hoping to get enough people to be able to attend both. And those conferences will be open to the campus. And we're hoping to do co-sponsorships with IAA and MUN. Hopefully the Middle Eastern and Islamic Studies Department will still want to host stuff with us. And we are hoping to elect a board. I'm acting as chair right now. We haven't actually had formal elections, but once break is over, we will have those elections, and hopefully we'll be Senate recognized. Are there any questions?
How many people do you have interested in that book?
About 20 right now, and that's past participants, and hopefully once we announce the meeting, we'll get more people in. Yeah.
Will you actually be competing? Because I know it's competition against other schools for positions as best speaker or best technical.
Yeah, usually at the fall conference that we attended last time, it's all about the learning experience, but there are prizes if you do speak well. I think there was best speaker and then something close to like most adequately representing your country. So kind of like best actor, but we try not to use that. Anything else?
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Abstentions?
I abstain.
Okay. Congratulations. Don't do that. Okay. Tedx for set recognition?
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Lavery. For the last couple of years, I've been taking the lead, for the last year I guess, I've been taking the lead on our Tedx Gettysburg College program. You guys are probably familiar with TED. You've probably seen a TED Talk at some point in the last few years. Tedx is an initiative of theirs that allows us to be a licensed program producer. So what we do is we use their branding, we're licensed by them, we follow their rules, and then we put on programs here at Gettysburg. So we've had 3 major successful events in the last few years. Our goal is to provide interdisciplinary programming and meaningful engagement to enhance the intellectual climate on campus, which is, of course, one of the big 3 initiatives the college has right now. Tedx is a worldwide program, so we are one of thousands, at least hundreds of programs across the world doing this. And yeah, Ryan, do you want to talk about it?
Sure. The TEDx organizations typically run several different kinds of events, most notably the standard sort of TEDx event where they invite multiple speakers to college, campus rather. We just had one last semester. Some of you may have been there. We had speakers including what was Jack? A biologist?
Marine
biologist, yeah. One of the music teachers here spoke. We had a former ambassador. We had a child psychologist. Among other events are small salon-style events, which are normally involve watching a couple videos of TED Talks given by actual professionals at TED events, and discussing them in small groups rather than the large conference style of the standard event. There's TED Live, which is a live stream of the main TED conference held every year, and other live streaming things, like TED Women.
We're actually having our first one of those the week after spring break, and that's going to be a golden program. So some of the ways we're looking to continue to expand is first by being an established entity on campus. For the last couple of years, we've kind of just been in this weird limbo between a bunch of different departments and offices, which is great, but we also kind of want to have some consistency over time, which will mean that we don't have to rebuild the program from the ground up every couple of years. Right now we have a 100-person cap on any events with speakers, which is a little unfortunate, but we're working with the Provost's office and Dr. Ryan, who is our advisor, to send someone to a TED conference, which would allow us to hold events for virtually unlimited audience sizes. And in general, we're looking to expand our presence on campus. Some of the funding information is that we would be totally fine running on base budget most semesters, and the other semesters, which would be our big live speaker semesters, we would probably be able to secure funding through the intellectual climate money earmarked for that through the provost's office. Any questions?
Motion to recognize Tedx. Tedx, I'm sorry.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Abstentions? Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll move right into committee reports with academic affairs.
No report.
Thank you. BNC?
I'm not exactly sure if any clubs have signed up for tomorrow, but I'll send out an email. They do. My committee will be meeting with Amelia's committee to go over a few things in the near future.
Great. College life? IT? No report. PR?
No report.
Student safety?
I don't have numbers for you guys tonight because they weren't prepared. Total safety move went really well, so DPS wants to thank the student body for that. We are in talks about Spring Fest. It's looking like it's going to be pretzels again, but with toppings this year. We're not really sure what that's going to entail though. And we're having